Greetings and welcome back everyone to the Blood Moon Coven in Stellaris. Now, we have many things to do. Many of them are kind of Empire cleanup, I guess. Just taking some of the information that has been shared with me in the comments and just implementing some systems a little bit better now that I understand the way things work. But first and foremost, let's actually get down here and survey this system at long last. This system that actually has a desert world. As it happens, we are currently building a colony ship that I believe is full of Dapperlings, which will be very, 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 very useful to us. Now, there are a few things that I want to do. One of them is I very much want to get rid of some of the superfluous frontier outposts. So let's disband this particular fleet there. There we go. That'll give us a little bit more ongoing research like scientists. That'll give us a little bit more influence per turn because we're going to need a lot for what I intend to do next. Let's just make sure there's no frontier outposts in here. No, there aren't. That is good enough. I'm a little bit concerned about this one, honestly. A little bit concerned. If I take that away, will I still have this area? I really don't know, but I don't want to lose those minerals. But honestly, I can afford the loss of the minerals more than I can afford anything else right now. But before we unpause, let's go and check on the fact that we are now missing a scientist. This is bad times. Let's go ahead and recruit a new one. Yes, let's go ahead and get someone who's good with an actual scientific discipline. Now, this name shall be changed to Sorel Fairfax. Welcome to the Empire. There we go, and generally a bunch of things are now complete. Oh, is the colony ship one of them? No. We're currently just doing a little bit of building and updating the fleets. Unfortunately, we have lost access to that. Hopefully, we can expand our Empire's borders out and sort that out soon. Construction ship, head back and go into orbit around a planet, please. We don't want you wasting money. Actually, that being said, there's quite a lot of things up here that we can continue to work on. Actually, there's loads of stuff up here that we could work on. Wow, we'll have a look into that in just a moment, though. First and foremost, the colony ship has been prepared. We shall be renaming this colony ship. This will not be the Sierra de la Plata. It shall be the Teflon Sponge. What a fantastic name. And the Teflon Sponge shall be going straight here to colonize this desert world. I'm going to have to wait, apparently. Alright, well, I'm fine with waiting. Not really. I don't like waiting. Right. Well, given that then, let's look up here for everywhere that can be further expanded. We want many, many, many things. There we go. Get you working there. Anything else? Yes, we'll build a research station over there. Any other construction ships? Yep, we've got the orbital potato that I think would do well over here. There we go. We'll slowly bring all of this area under our control. Now, you are a bit of a problem, aren't you? An Arctic world, arid world. Tropical. We've not got very good habitability on these. On the Arctic world, we do. The Rashethi would be alright inhabiting that world. Might be worth it because it would claim these three. Can I make a colony ship for the Rashethi? Let's go ahead and see what we can do. Yes, we can. You have actually come to adopt our ethos, so you're going to be the ones that we send out there. There we go. Now we're currently generating +3 influence per turn. Ooh. It's hard to imagine life on Sipton 3. Its surface an endless sea of silicate particles, and yet... sure, there's no failure risk, so go ahead. Also, technology researched. This gas is a naturally occurring stimulant found on some worlds. It has a calming effect on most beings and can be used as a non-violent way of pacifying hostile individuals. Very well. 0-point power. Unlocks 0-point reactor. Yes, please. I think that would be rather amazing. Thank you very much indeed. You know what, though? Let's swap these scientists around. Evan Voice, you go down there, and we'll bring Soral Fairfax up there. Soral Fairfax isn't going to give us a benefit there, but Evan Voice will drastically improve the research speed down there, which is something that we very much want to see. Anything else going on? We've got these factions, which is none too great. I do wish I had a better understanding of the way that sectors worked prior to setting them up, because I've done two things that are really working against me in this sector. One, I've sent out the wrong species to colonize worlds. Although we had the worlds, and whilst it was showing me a certain habitability range, it was showing me the best species habitability range that I could have used to colonize it, not my primary species. As a result, there is a maximum happiness based on the low habitability of the Dapperlings on many of the worlds that we've colonized over there, and that is working against me quite actively right now. Not fun times at all. Right, let us see.
Construction complete.
More things are being built everywhere. I'm very happy with this. Okay, what have we got? The spaceports. Okay, so that'll be most likely energy, the solar arrays. Now, I could use my recently unlocked saltramine gas to help out here. Let's actually have a look. Jones World, I think, is a Gaia world, so people on Jones World should, yeah, they are pretty happy. But what about the others? What about the others? This is an ocean world we don't really care for. Avalon, how are things over here? Lady Liz? Yeah, very low happiness. Very, very low happiness, which is capped out due to the low habitability. I wish I could work here and increase that a little bit, but it doesn't seem that it's going to let me. Now that's the other big thing, is that I have got some things that would enable me to increase the habitability of these worlds, but because I've already handed it over to the sector, I can no longer make any adjustments, and that does frustrate me a little bit. I wish I could override certain things with the sector government as needed. Right, well, let's increase speed for now, and we'll see where we can go. Hopefully we can get everything sorted out of there. Right, scurrying through the sands of Sipton 3, a particular set of life forms exhibit many traits believed to be beneficial to the evolution of greater mental faculties and eventually sentience. While the species development appear to have plateaued some millennia ago, we might be able to provide a technological impetus for evolution, something to keep in mind for the future. Maybe have we got a small creature in here maybe that we can know? Oh, well, actually, it was on this place that we had the issue. Okay. Right, well, let's get Teflon Sponge. Okay, that is difficult. Presentient. We can move pops belonging to a presentient. We cannot move pops, sorry. Well, that does make matters a little bit more annoying. A little bit more annoying. What are the arid worlds like? Habitability for the Dapperlings is 65%. We could We could inhabit these arid worlds. Arctic, arid. 60% there. We could go for it. That would cut off some of these areas. And we could hand it over to Jones World. There's a Tundra World there. Arctic World. Tomb World. Wow, okay. Ocean World down there. Continental. Ocean and Arid Worlds we could add to the collective. An Arctic World. Continental World. Any really nice ones around here? Not tropical. Tropical. What actually has the opportunities to inhabit a tropical? Oh, actually, tropicals are 65s for us as well. Oh, okay. Well, given that, then, I could perhaps get a Dapperling colony right there. I would expand out this side of things a little bit for us. Continental. That's a 90%. Low gravity. 90% for the Iriu. That is a terrible mangling of the name. I do apologize. Let's find a good colony for Teflon Sponge then. Tundra World, Ocean World. No, none of these really jump out at me. It wouldn't be too bad to plant a colony there and then add it to the Jones World setup. Got an arid world here. Got a tropical world. Another arid. I would like to expand our borders rather than add more to what we've already got. Well, how about we go for this one then? I think, or maybe this one. Just secure this one actually seems the better option. And this is the arid world in question. Oh, I do not have arid habitability. Oh, that's a shame. Damn. There I was, looking at all of these things, and I can't even inhabit them yet. Am I researching that? Yes, I am. Okay, 6 months. Alright, we can wait 6 months. I thought I had Arid World, but I must have just been misremembering that I'm currently researching it. Right, we want to stop the striking that's currently going on. We can suppress the media for a chunk of influence and a bit of energy credits. That's fine. We'll do that. We'll just keep dealing with these people over here as we can. In fact, on that note, let's go to planets and just see how are you doing. You could do with a little bit more energy, I think. Let's give you a bit so that you can make sure that see, certain places are using a lot of the energy, a lot of the minerals to upgrade themselves, probably removing the tile blockers as well. Let's give you a little bit more. There you go. Make sure that you're doing okay. Right, research is complete. We can now colonize arid worlds. Fantastic. Let's also unlock colonizing tropical worlds. Right, now that we've got this, we should be able to land our colony ship over here. The Dapperlings only have a 50% habitability, but it's not terribly bad. Right, Teflon Sponge. Where are we going to place you? We haven't really got that many good options here. Let's see. Ultimately, I think that would be a better place to drop him, but I could easily just drop it there as well. Or I could drop it here and just accept that I'm going to lose the adjacency bonus on one tile in the long run versus only having one tile at all in the short term. Yeah, we'll drop that one off there. Right, our new colony ship, the Serenity. It's a nice name. Shall be renamed the Alexander. There we go. And the Alexander is perfectly set up to go for an Arctic world. So we could grab this one right here and hem in this area. So let's go ahead, colonize this. Does not have Arctic construction. Well, scallywaggery. I wish it would stop showing these as green if I can't inhabit them. It's my own fault. I should have double checked, but I do feel that it would be very, very useful for me if it wouldn't show it as just flat out green. Yeah, this is a great place to go. If I can't, perhaps some sort of combination color, maybe even just the orange, because at least that would actually make a bit more sense that this would be an opportunity to inhabit this place, but you can't right now. But really, we've got the traffic lights currently set to the level of habitability. I mean, habitability should be technically 0. I can't live there, or at least I can't colonize there. But we'll just have to sit on that one then. That is very unfortunate, though. Let's actually have a look. Can I have a look at my research? I can colonize arid. Is that it? No, atmospheric filtering. Continental worlds I can inhabit. Nope, nope, nope. Dangerous wildlife I can remove. Anything else? Desert colonization, obviously I can do that since my species start with it. No, okay, so continental is the only other one that I've got currently. Well, that is quite a problem. Got a continental world here that we could inhabit. Tropical, we're currently looking into. We've got a continental world there as well. Ideally, I would like to expand my empire. Ocean, Arctic, continental. Okay, we could get another planet there. Tropical, tundra, tropical, desert. We can't go there. Tundra. Continental world there. Continental world down here. We could just expand out my borders a little bit. In fact, I'm completely willing to do that. Let's head down here, shall we? Yes. And we'll just pop you right there. Okay, now that's going to be very expensive for a little while, but I'm going to hold on to these planets and develop them myself first. And on that note, I'm very tempted to tell my planets that they're not allowed to redevelop. Once I've built something, I want it to stay that way. I'm going to increase the taxation on Vord Katorb, because ultimately I can just give them stuff, so it's better for me to have it in my account than them to have it in theirs. For example, I can't touch that, and that's an awful lot of energy credits. They're practically at their cap for energy credits right now, and they've already spent those minerals. My lord. You are very, very busy. Very busy bees. I mean, I guess that's better than nothing. Okay, now the next thing we wanted to do, and this I really should have started a little while ago, to be perfectly honest with you. Where are you? Where are you, my vassals? Here we go. Now, they're really not happy with this. The relative power of subjects, we're much, much weaker than they are. Much weaker than they are. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to start integrating the subject. It's going to cost 3 influence per month, which we're producing. It's going to cost an awful lot of influence overall, though. It's going to take many, 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 many months. I had no idea that it was going to take that long. Oh, wow. I assumed that the amount of years that we had to wait before we could start integrating them. Wow, okay. That is going to greatly hamper our expansion for quite some time. Right, leader died. Governor plasma stroke. No. Seleucus Secundus has lost its governor. Oh, let's go and recruit another one, even though we don't have the money for it. Engineering output? No, we don't need anyone like that for Seleucus Secundus. Right. Let's get you. You shall be Argero. There we are. Governor Argero. Welcome, well, to the government, I suppose. Not liking your lack of food, though. Let's go ahead and build an orbital hydroponics lab. And furthermore, let us upgrade your labs there. There we are. I'll help out a little bit. Now, where is armor? That is down here, and I believe we renamed this the Alexander. I believe armor needs to be renamed. There we go. And there's actually only 3 planets in this system. That's interesting. We shall rename the system. Alexandria. There we go. Okay. And Salam has been colonized. Arid world with unstable tectonics. Not so great. Really not so great. It's just one of those things we're going to have to live with, unfortunately. Right. We shall get you renamed to Teflon Sponge. And for the system name... what should we rename Teflon Sponge? Into synthetic. For obvious reasons. I hope. Starvation. At least one of your planets suffers from starvation. Yeah, that's fine. We'll get that sorted very soon. Alright, there we are. Now, we are currently going to be holding 2 more planets than we can really afford to. But hopefully... with a little bit of time, it'll be fine. Powerful population? No. We want to... can't afford to. Ouch. Ouch, that is going to be nasty. Very nasty indeed. And we're actually going into the negatives there. Okay, we need to... rid ourselves of 1 or 2 more of these. Honestly, what I think we can do here is actually manage the Jones World sector. Give them this planet here. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and give them this one as well. That way... well, actually, no. We'll take that one off. But I will give you these 2, because it means that we no longer have to worry about these outposts. Actually... can I not... can I... why can I not take that one away? Oh, well, I haven't... alright, apparently I had committed to it the moment I did it, even though I... hadn't yet pressed finished. Alright. That's a bit odd, but okay. But I think rather than have them support this station, I'm just going to get rid of it. Simply because I do believe that even though they're the ones footing the bill, they do still have to pay for it, and they do still have an influence kind of allowance, much the same way I do.
Construction complete.
And it would work against them. Okay, so you have started integrating them. Alright, right. Subject integration begun. That's fine. Powerful pop factions. Yes. Yes, we're losing a bit of money. It's fine. It's fine. Soon these places will be actual planets, and then it's going to start drawing from my bank account a little bit, which is going to be bad, but oh well. Alright, potential habitability, continental world, ocean world.
Construction complete.
This is not amazing. War declaration.
Colony
Very well.
established.
Right, there we go. That is going to hurt us a little bit.
Construction
We're going to be losing 20% of everything for now. But... inefficient planet management. Oh, we're losing 10% of my influence? That is not something I bargained for. Damn. That actually does suck. I mean, in a really, really big way. Balls. Right, orbital potato. I would like you to start building research stations. Where are you? I would like you to start building research stations. What about down here? Research stations. And are we all good down there? Yes, we are. Nothing to develop. Instead, then, come up here and start building mining stations. We will very, very rapidly sort all of this out. We've protected these systems. These are now under our control, which is great. Okay then, Teflon Sponge. Let's go and have a quick look at you, shall we? Let's build a frontier clinic, which will increase the habitability by 5%. Additionally, I would like to build a monument to purity, which will increase happiness by a certain amount. And following that, we're already starting to build a pop over there. We'll build a hydroponics there, I think. As a spaceport, we'll build one. Excellent. Now, Alexander will also get a spaceport down here. As for your surface, yeah, you're actually already making progress with that. Let's go ahead and build basic hydroponics. Yes, we will have a frontier clinic. Build that. We will go for monument to purity there. And then we'll clear this one straight away. Okay, that isn't too bad. Building cost is minus 10%. Habitability is significantly higher, and food is better as well, which I'm actually really happy about on that planet. It's going to cost us a little bit of time to get all of that set up, but once it is set up, then I can add you in there, and I don't have to worry that you're going to be unhappy. I mean, you might be, but... I'm going to need to get some slaves up there, though, first, before I hand that one over, I think. It's going to cost us a little bit of time to get everything set up, but it'll be worth it in the long run. Right, where is currently the Plague Swarm? The Plague Swarm is currently here, and is one corvette over its allotment, I guess you could say. It's going to cost me a lot more to build a battleship, unfortunately. Where's Plague Swarm? Plague Swarm is down there. Carrion Swarm, how are you doing? You've got... You need an extra cruiser, an extra destroyer, and a lot of extra corvettes. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and move Plague Swarm over there and Carrion Swarm over to Aavak Prime. And I'm going to start fleshing out these fleets to the ratios that I've mentioned previously, and we'll see how things go once I've done that. We're losing a bit of money at the moment, which is painful. Quite painful. But once we've got everything set up, we should be okay. Especially once my... Oh, have you... There... Have you finished? You shouldn't have. Go ahead and continue building. Oh, wait. Have you finished there? Yes, you have. Okay, head over here and start building mining stations. Who did I just send there? I'm not... Oh, right, you're jumping down. I get you. You're obviously jumping down to the warp point and then back up. It's fine. We shall have you help by building the mining stations there. That should actually go a fair way to fixing our current energy deficit. Inactive buildings on both areas. Yeah, that's a bit of a shame, but you know, it's going to have to happen. We're growing okay. Teflon Sponge is going to be painful for a little while, I imagine, but we'll just have to see how that goes. Oh, we have lost an admiral. No, Windlord Ryu is gone. Alas. Sadness. Sadness has filled my heart. Right. Prime Swarm has lost its leader. We need a new admiral. Can we afford one? We cannot afford one. That sucks. Like, massively. Alright, let's get you over here. As soon as you're in orbit around Aavak Prime, it's going to be a little bit easier. But that really does suck. I'm going to have to remember that. Right, we've unlocked tropical worlds. Fantastic. New research, please. Arctic worlds. Yes. Yes, please. Get Arctic worlds. We'll flesh out our colonization technology as quickly as we can. And as soon as I notice this go out of the negatives, I know that my fleets have all arrived and are currently orbiting and have powered down non-critical systems. And everything will be good for a little bit. No, we're still... Carrion Swarm isn't there just yet. There we are. Carrion Swarm has arrived. Good times are these. Right then, Carrion Swarm. What was it you needed? You needed one more cruiser, one more destroyer, and then a bunch of corvettes. 5 corvettes. Very well. What cruiser have you currently got, though? You've got a Lolash-class cruiser. And you've got a pretty balanced set of destroyers. You're alright for the corvette as well. Alright. Let's get to work then. So, a new cruiser. Let's go with the Fluky Luke. As for the destroyer, the Jalen style. And as for the... I forgot. 5 corvettes will take 2-point defense, 2 pretty heavy firepower, and then a fake kind of middle ground there. Alright. Awesome. Get to work. Okay, now we are rapidly increasing our mineral income, which I'm very, very pleased to see, despite the fact that we're losing 20% of it at the moment.
Complete.
Recall Embassy. Hearthgum Combine have recalled their embassy. That is a shame. Swarmer missiles have been unlocked. These can only go in large slots. They do a reasonable amount of damage, and there's a lot of them, which will hopefully overwhelm enemy point defenses. Glorious. Now we can increase military station health, or we can go for the Stormfire cannons, Stormfire auto cannons. This would be a nice upgrade. Oh yes, indeed it would. Sure, let's start work on that, please. In the meanwhile, let's go and revisit some of my current setups. Let's find you. Where are you? Devon Chase. There we go. Now, the Devon Chase currently is using small Ripper autocannons. You know, they're okay, I suppose. But I would actually very much like a swarm missile system on this. And the reason why I've currently got 4 missiles there is just to try and take to distract any point defense from my strike craft. Let's actually load this up with a large slot. So the Infinity Bulwark, the Devon Chase is getting a complete overhaul of the rear section in order to fit a Swarmer missile. That does, at the moment, we need to set up all of our energy again. So let's go with these. We need a lot of energy. Oh my lord. Oh well, we need all of it to be energy. That's just the way it's going to be. But that gives us the Swarmer missile battery. I'm not sure how many they fire all in one go. But they fire them fast. Every 2.5 seconds. Is that what all it is? Maybe it just fires one missile every 2.5 seconds. That isn't as amazing, though. That being... No, looking at the damage, I can only assume that this thing... Oh, well, actually, no, wait, let me... I need to compare large versus large, don't I? Alright, maybe it would be that. That's a bit of a shame. When it said swarm missiles, I was really thinking just a massive kind of array of missiles launched at the same time. Well, we'll just need to see what one of these is like in action. Now, which of you needs the upgrade? Is it Carrion Swarm? It is Carrion Swarm. Well, very well. Carrion Swarm, go ahead and upgrade. Alright. But that is going to be it for this episode. We have started to expand. I am going to be carefully... Ah, you scoundrel, you. I was going to say, I'm going to be carefully adapting these, but it does look like they have spread out over here and have claimed the systems that I was really hoping to keep for myself. That's a bit of a pain. They're now encircling this area. I may need to deal with that. How are they expanding their territory there, though? I don't see any planets. Curious. Very curious. I'll have to have a look into that. But that is going to be it from me for now. We'll continue to nurture our 2 new planets until I'm ready to hand them off to their respective sectors. Hopefully in a much better situation than I've currently been doing with this. And we'll continue to funnel little bits of minerals and, of course, energy to these sectors to try and help with them building up. Unfortunately, Vorticatorb is almost at its max there, but they're giving me 47 energy credits a turn. That's not a small amount, to be fair. Not a small amount at all. But that really is it from me. So until next time, and as always, do take care, everybody.